In our next story, we examine the city's waste stream, which spotlights the increasingly popular commercial Foodscraps program. The program not only saves businesses money, it has some significant side benefits as well. Nagin Amuzagar has the details.
Have you ever stopped to think about what happens to the leftover food on your plate when you go out to eat? Or what about all the carrot tops, potato peels, and other scraps from making those meals? Unfortunately, if it doesn't go to Fido, it most likely goes here, to the landfill. Here in Santa Barbara, the leftover food from many restaurants and grocery stores does not go in the trash. Instead, it embarks on a remarkable journey. The city's Foodscraps program started in 2007 to save dwindling space at the Tahiguas landfill and reduce the environmental impacts of burying materials we can recycle.
There are a lot of great reasons that we have the Foodscraps program, but I think the three most important are that businesses find the program easy to participate in and that they save money. And that's probably why we have 150 businesses in the program now. The second reason is that it's wonderful for the environment. We can make it a really high quality compost up in Santa Maria that we actually see back on our city parks here and in our school gardens. And the third reason, it teaches kids in our schools to be stewards of the environment, and they're just wonderful participants in the program as well.
The program has helped keep this resource out of the landfill while also helping businesses see a savings on their trash bill.
Your average business is going to see their bill go down several $100s, sometimes more a month, depending on how big they are. Even a small participant's going to see some kind of savings, and that's probably the reason we have everyone from a small coffee shop up to a large supermarket participating in the program. There's financial savings that, with a good commitment to composting, they can realize very quickly, and it's not hard to do. It just takes a good amount of training, and once their staff get it, they even forget that they're composting. It's just part of how they run their day.
One of the reasons the program is so easy is because so many things are compostable, including dirty cardboard, dairy products, and even chicken bones. After Marburg picks up the contents of the yellow bins, they are consolidated at the county transfer station and are then trucked up to Engel & Gray's compost facility in Santa Maria. Once at Engel & Gray, the remarkable transformation into fertile compost begins.
Initially, when they come in, they're weighed in the trucks, and then we calculate the volume, and we combine it with green waste, which is another product, another feedstock that comes in. And at an appropriate time, we put them in a windrow, as you see back here, and we start the composting process.
The piles then begin to heat up due to the decomposition until they reach a high enough temperature to break down the organic material and kill harmful bacteria and viruses known as pathogens. It is then screened, tested, and prepared for final delivery.
And we screen it to different specifications, so we could be selling it to Caltrans, or we could be selling it to an agricultural operation, a vineyard, somebody growing broccoli, or we could be selling it to landscape supply centers. So if the public wants it, they look up Landscape Supply Center, and they're able to go purchase the compost to either top dress their lawn or amend their soil in their garden.
Businesses like Lucas and Llewellyn Vineyards see benefits on both ends of the Foodscraps process. They recycle their grape skins and seeds, which Engel & Gray picks up and turns into compost. The vineyard then uses the compost as a soil amendment.
In a vineyard, we're looking to improve nutrition, so compost is a natural way of getting some nutrition for the vineyard. It's also organic matter, which is really good because that helps break down the nutrients in the soil. Also helps us with water retention. So it's a multi-purpose for us, and it just improves your soils, makes things better.
And I brought some of the dirt, and this stuff's just amazing, high-quality stuff. And this is actually compost from Engel & Gray's facility in Santa Maria. This was somebody's leftovers, probably some chicken bones and maybe an orange peel. And now it's just black gold, and we think that's just a great thing to put back on our city parks and use in our schools.
Local Santa Barbara businesses like Brophy Brothers Restaurant and schools like Peabody Charter School also participate in the Foodscraps program.
As a result, we used to, on a weekend, a typical weekend in Santa Barbara, we'd have 3 full-size dumpsters of trash. We're down to 1, which is pretty remarkable. So the landfills obviously, are better off, but also we don't have that cost.
And landfills are filling up. You know, I think the number is way over 25 years now that there hasn't been a landfill permitted in California. And what we're doing is reducing that impact on the landfill. So everything we take here in these organic feedstocks, we keep out of the landfill.
By preserving dwindling landfill space, reducing pollution, and providing valuable organic fertilizer, food scrap composting benefits everyone. And the best part? Business is growing.